Danielle, Mary will keep y'all on standby in case we need to come back to you. But just such a tough night overnight here in Middle Tennessee and for our neighbors in Kentucky. We want to take you there right now to Jerry Barler. He's been on the scene all night in Bowling Green tracking these storms. Jerry, what can you tell us?
I can tell you it is devastating up here where we are at. I'll tell you where we are. We're on Creekwood Drive at the intersection of Spring Creek Drive here in Bowling Green. So later on, if the weather people want to pull it up and look and see what came through here. But I can tell you the damage is incredible. We'll zoom in and show you tops of houses completely ripped off, multiple vehicles just tossed around like toys, stacked on top of each other. We've seen residents walking around just kind of in amazement and shock as they walk out and look at this. And I can tell you that just within the last hour and a half, there was a report that there were more survivors found in the rubble, and we saw multiple emergency equipment crews and people on emergency responders on foot coming up here with equipment in their hands, axes, shovels, whatever they could use to try to dig through the rubble and find those victims. We haven't been told about their conditions yet. We did hear some word on the scanner that there weren't any fatalities in those, but nothing has been confirmed. We know that the governor did a press conference earlier. He may have given some more information about what all has happened up here, but I can tell you just from where we're at, it is major destruction, very strong tornado that came through here. We actually started over right off of Interstate 65 where the Corvette plant is. We got off there. We couldn't get back to the Corvette plant. It was just too dark and a lot of debris in the roadway, but the gas station there at the exit 28 for people that are familiar with the Bowling Green area and Kentucky along I-65, there was a gas station, and literally every gas pump except for one was ripped off of its foundation, tossed over into the parking area and in the area of the gas station. The awning from the front of the business was ripped off. The roof over the gas pumps were ripped off, and two people actually walked up and said they had showed up to open up this morning for business and saw what they had and called the boss and said, hey, everything is gone. We can't open up this morning. So people that are just now waking up, they're seeing what happened, and I can tell you there have been a lot of people driving around, one wanting to help, and then two just wanting to look, and then three coming to try to find neighbors or relatives that may have been in one of these homes. Just every road we drove on trying to get here, emergency equipment going in multiple directions, ambulances, fire trucks, first responders, even crews. Talked to a civil defense crew that came in from Scottsville, Kentucky just to help out because of the extent of damage and how widespread it was up here. So I can tell you it is not just located in this area, it is all over the area in Bowling Green from what we're hearing. We're right on top of a hill here, so the wind's even still strong right now, still having some rainfall, but fortunately the worst of this is over as people will come out now and try to figure out what to do next to see if they can rebuild and make sure their friends and loved ones are safe. Elizabeth.